Are you excited? I'm excited.
I'm
Are you
most
happy with the
excited.
look?
I think this is going to be one of the best short films you've ever made.
Come on back over here. Let's see it.
What's up, guys? How's it going? My name is Joe Penna. What's up, guys? How's it going? My name is Joe Penna.
And I'm Ryan Morrison.
And this is
The Turning Point.
Point.
Start on 1, 2, 3. The Turning Point
short
film
behind the scenes for you guys. And if you care about spoilers, you should go watch it first because this is a very spoilerful behind the scenes video.
I would highly recommend checking out the movie first and then checking this out.
Maybe she dies at the end.
Maybe she doesn't.
So we got some questions about our inspiration for this. Like, how did we come up with this idea?
YouTube Space LA and Skybound built a really cool set, and we had an opportunity to apply to a writer's program at the Space.
It was awesome. It was about 6 classes of us going in and talking to wonderful people like David Albert and Gina Davis.
Academy Award winner, Gina Davis.
And Academy Award winner, Gina Davis. So we wrote the script, we got some great notes from the program, and now we have to figure out how to actually pull this off. One of the advantages of having the set already built is that I was able to create an identical set on the computer. I used a program called FrameForge to create a storyboard, and we basically knew exactly what every single shot was gonna look like before we even got to shooting.
Once the idea was solid, Joe looks at me from his desk and he pitches me this idea about doing the entire thing with motion control.
And we just happen to be very close to camera control. They have these wonderful machines that we've worked with in the past for the Kit Kat video, and it looks like this. That's the Milo. It's a big guy. And they have a smaller machine called the Modular that can actually fit in the tight spaces that we had to navigate around. Motion control basically works kind of like the camera on a tripod.
Yeah, it has the same principle. So if you were trying to make a clone like we've done in a lot of videos before, on a tripod, all you have to do is shoot a person on one side of the screen, then don't move the camera, put them on the other side of the screen, put those 2 pieces of footage together on top of each other, and crop it.
As long as the background is the same on both sides, you can make that crop seamless.
So we take that same principle and we apply it to a repeatable motion arm that essentially gives us the exact same move from the camera as many times in a row as we want.
So we can do take after take after take, and the camera will always do the same exact thing.
Now that we have 2 pieces of footage that move exactly the same, we can put them on top of each other and animate the masks so that you can see 2 people at the same exact time. Or we can just do jump cuts from one shot to the other, and the person will pop from one side of the screen to the other.
And we decided to do both on this short film.
So when using motion control, it opens up a lot of creative options, but from a production standpoint, it gives us a lot of constraints and a lot of challenges. And that's before we even got to day 1. Our lead actress, Jade, was in a pretty serious car accident. I don't know how she ended up here. She pulled up in like a delivery truck. She was a little shaken up, but she's an absolute pro, and she's gonna work through it. So we're super excited to keep moving, and we're really glad to have such a professional team. We're a pretty small shop with the Mystery Guitar Man team, and nobody's above doing anything. Joe happened to be our guy that was getting our fog gag together for the Velisol injection. And it's pretty weird seeing your director directing from the floor behind our actress and holding on to a hose filled with fog.
Gave me a different perspective on everything.
Alright, we're gonna go fast. We're gonna start fogging up.
And this is kind of a dream job for a director. We're shooting everything in sequence, so you get to see how things are turning out. And I got to work mainly with just one actress on set. So it really gave me a chance to hone my skills as a director.
Yeah, this is rehearsal.
As the camera's moving over, that's when you're looking around. After the massive accident that happened that morning, I was worried about Jade having to perform, but she's such a consummate professional that she used that discomfort in her character.
So the way that we decided to shoot a lot of the behind the scenes stuff was really inspired by the Wet Hot American Summer behind the scenes that came out on Netflix recently.
This again?
I don't know if you've heard. There's this Wet Hot American Summer.
Oh gosh, this
You
again?
guys seen Wet Hot American Summer?
All we're talking about for this entire BTS is Wet Hot.
You haven't seen Wet Hot American Summer?
The BTS.
Can we
Are you guys
cut
talking about
from
Wet Hot
our
American Summer yet?
BTS into Wet Hot American Summer's BTS?
No, we don't have the rights for that. That's gonna be so expensive.
Let's
wanna
make
talk
it
about it?
happen.
Okay.
High five.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm such a gearhead. I mean, we got to shoot... What's his face? This is the camera lens. That's where my knowledge stops. I believe that what's attached to it is the camera, since it's got a red record button.
What's the rest of this thing attached to it?
That's the tripod. Count the legs, right? 1, 2, 3 legs. That's a tripod.
That's a pretty good tripod. Hey Joe, do you
Yes.
remember? Did you ever see the Wet Hot American Summer behind the scenes?
We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to license the Wet Hot American Summer behind the scenes.
So tell us a little bit about what's happening currently.
Well, we just finished this shot. Now we're gonna take a little bit of a break, and we're all gonna watch the Wet Hot American Summer behind the scenes. We're never gonna live up to the Wet Hot American Summer BTS, I understand. This is its own BTS, okay? And it can live without the Wet Hot American Summer BTS. They don't talk about our BTS on the Wet Hot American Summer BTS, do they? For the vast majority of the short film, our actress is the only person on screen, but she's having to interact with these people over the radio. So we made a decision in pre-production to have the people that she was talking to on set. I think it's an important thing to give her character something real to play against.
Are you in pain?
No.
Jade, our main actress, had been in a car accident.
She'd been in a very hot hazmat suit for 2 days.
And as if it wasn't difficult enough, we had to do the contact lenses.
The contact lenses.
Oh man, we're gonna put in some freaky eyes. So they take up the whole eye. That's not gonna be fun.
This.
Yep.
Open. Oh.
It's getting there, it's getting there.
You got it.
Oh, Jay, look around. Look.
You got it?
That was so fast.
It's okay.
That was so fast. You did so good.
Oh.
Nice.
Are they okay?
Oh my gosh, they're perfect.
They look
They're
beautiful.
not folded or weird?
No.
They look good.
She's such a trooper.
Yes.
Are they both in?
Takes a village.
Oh!
Takes a village.
Something that I love about Mystery Guitar Man sets is that we always surround ourselves with a crew of people that we really like spending time with.
Yeah, you're spending 12 hours a day with people in a very stressful situation. So you gotta have people who you trust.
Especially Jan, our DP. He's done all of our short films.
Jan brings a lot to set. His expertise, sometimes his gear, and sometimes squirrels. Squirrels. He brings squirrels to set.
This is an actual squirrel.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my god.
How
We always like to do a little Hitchcock cameos kind of thing. So we decided to be the team from Alexandria that comes in at the end of the short film.
These suits were incredibly hot. I cannot thank Jade enough for doing such a great job. And unfortunately, when we rented the helmet and the belt, we only got one fan.
We're in a constant battle here at the office. I like it very hot. He likes it very cold. So, in this situation, you got the fan. The one fan that we had rented.
It kept me alive, and you can see what it did to Joe.
Joe, how you liking the suit?
They get the air turned
More
on.
importantly, do you remember in Wet Hot American Summer when they put these suits on?
Fan. He's got the fan, yeah.
Yeah, you're breathing in your own like 90-degree breath. Enjoy that.
Look at him.
He's dying in there.
So somehow, in 3 crazy and intensive days, we pulled it off.
Camera moves. Action, Jade. Cut. Cut.
Yes.
That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. After wrapping, there's always a bit of additional dialogue recording that you have to do. Lucky for us, some of our talent wasn't even on screen, so we didn't need to use the set anymore, and we could just record in our office.
Can you find Carson for me?
Of course. Yeah, just give me a couple hours.
Because of the way that we shot it, the edit was actually pretty simple. We really just had to pick the best performance for each take. Joe and I had a fair amount of compositing to do because we needed to paint out the track.
And now that it looks perfect, we had to get into sound.
That's where Terrence, our sound guy, comes in. On set, the machine was really, really loud, and we didn't think that anything that Terrence captured was gonna be usable.
See how sound going.
Sounds going all right. Besides that huge thing that's right there. You know, I asked Joe if we could go ahead and get rid of the whole contraption, but turns out it's pivotal.
Somehow, I'm not exactly sure, Terrence worked his magic and made it work. Here's what it sounded like before with the machine running.
4-7. 4-7? Crew 4-7, come in, do you read?
And here's what it sounded like after with music and everything.
4-7? Crew 4-7, come in, do you read?
Finally, everybody's been asking us about the ending.
Number one question.
Did she die? Did she live? Did she turn into a zombie?
And both of us want to be very clear that the
I'm in a house about a mile south of the drop-off. We got swarmed and I got separated. Paul?
Yeah.
I was exposed.
Oh, God. Did you take the Velisol?
I did. I did, but my suit's breached. I don't think I got a full dose.
Now, I need you to focus. Are you feverish? Coughing up any blood? Anything like that?
No. No.
Good. That's great. You call me anytime if you start showing signs. Understood?
Okay, yes.
You just hang tight. You're coming home soon.
You two. It's for you.